So they went ahead and they just announced Talk to Me 2 is about to have a sequel. And I'm going to tell you why I think that's a bad idea, at least this early on in the stages of where the movie is right now. So I saw a post on Twitter through Bloody Disgusting that A24 has just picked up the idea to go ahead with Talk to Me 2. It's too soon. The movie's still in theaters. A24 doesn't particularly do sequels, especially with horror movies. I mean, let me know in the comments below if I'm missing something, but for all the movies that I've seen, it's kind of the one and done. It's leave you with the scarcity, that's the fun of some of these movies, when Midsummer ends, even when Talk to Me ends, kind of left up to interpretation, and now you're gonna go and do a sequel. Now, I'm not gonna say that I'm upset just because I went ahead and my last video, I went ahead and gave this movie high accolades. I said this was a great movie. I said to go see it in the theaters. I said go buy your tickets. Now, I understand that most of the internet has been swayed one side or the other. Some people are saying, man, I don't really see what all the hubbub's about, And then other people are saying, great concept. It was awesome, right? I thought it was a great conceptual movie. But it just, I don't know. You're going to come out right out the gate swinging saying, we're picking it up, we're going to go for a number 2. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I don't really see how you can make this movie into a sequel with the way that movie left off. Now, I can see how they can do it. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think it can perform and land the concept as well. I mean, we've seen it. It's now out there. It's been done. Now, I guarantee that all the people in the A24 community, some of you might agree with me. Some of you might be coming after me. And you're going to say stuff in the comments like, shut your whore mouth. The scarcity of a movie, just not having a sequel is like what makes that movie so special. You're basically jumping in the sack. It's a warm body. You're jumping right in to bed with the idea that this movie's taking off, it's going hard, and now you're going to say that we're going to do number 2. Well, why didn't you let a little time go by? What the fuck? Let people chew on the idea. Let people mull it over. But I'm sure if you've seen the news, then you're pretty aware. A whole production and, Screen Actors Guild strike going on, right? Okay, so now I don't know. I haven't looked into this. I haven't researched it all that much. But because Raka Raka, A24 picked up these 2 YouTubers movie concept at a Sundance festival, if I'm not mistaken. That's how we were able to get this movie. Talk to Me. I'm wondering if because, that's Australia, that's where they're from. I'm wondering if they're just striking while the iron's hot because right now they know that there's a wedge, there's a linchpin between the screen actors that, and the production companies, But still, why come out this quick? Why come out this quick? Let people gnaw on it, mull over the movie. It's one thing when series on Netflix say, already signed on for a season 2, already signed on for a season 3. All right, that's they want to latch on to the people when they're fresh off of that series. I get that. You come off of a series, you're like, oh, that was great. They left a few doors open, as most series do. And you expect to get the news that they've been signed on for a season 2, 3, 4, etc., whatever the case is. But in this instance, it's like, damn, dude, the movie just came out. And you're already saying there's going to be a number 2? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But I don't see how, and not to discredit the YouTubers, they did Raka Raka, they did a great job with this movie. But I don't think you're poised to do a number 2 unless they already have this pre-baked and they already had the ideas and so on and so forth. But I don't know. Sequels, they don't land so well sometimes. And I feel like it's going to just detract from this great movie that I just watched last week in the theaters. And I wanted to go watch it again. I wanted to see it again so they could find more Easter eggs. And I go through Reddit and I've been seeing a lot of people on there talking about, their gripes with the movie, what they liked about the movie, and everything in between. But the fact that they just announced this, it seems too fast. It seems too quick. It's not quintessential A24. It's just not. Midsummer didn't get a sequel. I mean, I guess does that come down to the directors of the movie? Is that like they're making the push, and A24 is just like, hey, if you have a sequel planned out, then if this movie hits, then we're more than happy to move forward with number two. Or is it a case of, are they just desperate, and are they saying, hey, yeah, you want to do a number two, because this movie's hitting the marks in theaters right now, and we got to keep the ball rolling, so if you guys could cook something else up. But why not The Witch 2? Why not, did Robert Eggers come out and say, hey, let's do a Lighthouse 2, a Witch 2? No. Granted, those movies kind of ended where they ended. Talk to me, yeah, I see that you can, bring in a new cast of characters. The other hand might still be out there. This hand gets passed along, and so on and so forth. But I don't know. I feel like if I sit down and watch a sequel of Talk to Me, it's just not going to. It might be great, don't get me wrong. Everything could be congruent, and, there could be continuity. But I don't know. Sequels, like I said, a lot of times they don't hit the mark. And I'm wearing a Terrifier shirt. I loved both of them. They're just fun, schlocky, slasher fests. And that's fine. That's what I want when I watch Art the Clown. That's it. I want, some continuity. I want stuff to gel and not get boring. And I want to see Art the Clown perform these crazy, cataclysmic slasher tricks, But again, sequels, they're just sometimes they're so hit or miss. And I would say they're more misses than they are hits. So, I don't know. You let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'd really like to see what you think. I don't know. Is this going to be a stinker, or is it going to be a winner? I guess only time will tell, and we'll see. And, maybe we'll go over some more stuff as we hear some more news. But I just wanted to make this video to kind of prod everybody's minds and see where you're at, because I think it's unfortunately going to be a dud. So if you like the video, be sure to hit the like button down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.